Okay, people, here's the deal. I will change my mind. As you know, as I showed, the next step is to be the railcraft. And as you might know, railcraft uses a lot of iron and steel. So before moving there, continue on with the touch line. I'll go return and finish my black bronze stuff and advance the tier until red and blue one because I am running out of iron. I have very little iron left, and this and aircraft and the other steps all require iron or steel to make. So with me upgrading to the last tier of metals on TerrafirmaCraft, that will allow me to more easily get more iron, because I need to go there and get it. So let's make it. First thing first, need to heat up all this weak steel and all the pig iron and weld them together into the anvil. So it's gonna be a very boring heat up process. And don't worry, I won't show this on recording. I will only show you when I have all my 100 black bronze. It may seem a lot, but it's not that much because some of the recipes like here require me to make a full set of the black steel helmet, black steel armor. That's about 20 and 2 ingots. And 22 for those one, and to make head steel require black steel, and this one also require black steel. So just to make all the armor is gonna be about 70 ingots. And you still have the problem with the collector, when you still need to make some weapons. So more 2, more 2, more 2, more 1. So 22, 23, 24, 25, 7, 29 ingots of black steel. The same thing for the heady blue. It's a little easier because I don't need to make all the tools, but still need to use some of it. One of the reasons why I want to go up in the line is to be able to get those buckets so I can move water around, because since I'm gonna need it to start the boiler more frequently, it's good to have a resource of water that's not frozen in the winter and I can get anywhere, not just into the border of my little plateau. So let's go weld each out together. Alright people, oh my arm is hurting. After a long time, here we have it, our 2 black mass. A stack of black steel and more 56, making 120 black steel ingots. That's a lot of ingots, isn't it? But unfortunately, we need to expand this, so let's start in doing this. And as you can guess, the first step is to get 14 black steel ingots, heat them up so we can make our anvil. Our nice black steel anvil. And here we go, last one. Now we have all the double black steel ingots. Black steel anvil. We have done it. So away with you. Very nice. Now I have one steel anvil to melt now. But let's take this chance and already starting making the next step of stuff. For now I guess I only make the hammer. I think I'm gonna rethink how I'm gonna make it. I wanted to already go and make the... start making the armor, but I realized that I need to use black steel to make the wicked head steel and blue steel and use it to weld with it to make the thing, so we're gonna need a lot more than I first expected. So I first get it to the head steel level so I can make a head steel 2 here, because I'm gonna need a lot of steel. So change of plans. Alright, let us make that them alloy. So we need to make some weak head steel, and for that we need to use half of it at least as black steel. Then we're gonna use 50% rose gold, 50 brass and 20 steel ingots. I have here enough, I believe, to make 14 wounds of weak head steel, but I don't think that'll be quite enough, because I still need the first step as always on any new tier, and because I'm gonna use 50% of gold and of brass and rose gold, I cannot make more than 20 at each time, so I'm gonna be here for a while. And here you go, last one. Weak head steel. So let's start to getting this out, shall we? And as you might know, I need to combine this weak head steel with another black steel to go on, so only this amount of weak head steel I want to make will drain more than half of my black steel. Oh my god. Alright, done it. Now we have 14 weak head steel and another 14 black steel. Time to weld them together. Alright, here we have our 14 red steel ingots. Now let's heat them up, because you know what's going next, don't you? Already half of it is going on. And here we go. Last ones. And we have the materials to upgrade our anvil for the last time. No, I will not make the blue anvil. There is no difference. And there is not an achievement for making them, so I will not do it. Where are you flying to, Copper Axe? Here we go. Final tier of anvil, and you go here. We're gonna melt you down later on. But now that we finally had the last anvil, it's time to combine those ingots into plates. So let's do it. And I can finally make the bucket. Finally, had this steel bucket. Alright, you ready for this? Let's go make the head steel set. First one is the boots, since the boots is the one that get less damage off than all. So let's see. And here we have head steel boots. Now the helmet, since the helmet is the second less damage run after I eat. Let's see. Here we have the helmet. Now the greaves. And finally, the chest plate. Let's see. And we have completed the set. Now we have to take our last double steel ingot and make it a sword. Because those special mobs do not have the problem of the TerrafirmaCraft. So let's make the sword. And here we have the head steel blade. So now I can do this. Roar. Now I am strong enough to face any danger. Look at this armor. How nice and beautiful it is. Now all we're missing is my faithful sword. Let's see the sword, how it's gonna be. This was going to be the vanilla damage. Do you see this? Do you see how ridiculous it is? Let's just make a quick cut here. Now I have picked my old steel sword. Do you see it? This is already more stronger than this head steel sword. But once I remove this sword, I'm gonna get all the bonus of my smithing. And for 305 it goes to whopping 514. It is 100 points stronger than that. And look at the durability. 11,000 uses. That is a lot of lasting time. But we can do that a little better, can't we? Yes, we can do better. But I'm not starting using this right now because, as you might not know, we can enchant those. Just think what we can get. So I'm gonna be using a lot of time trying to get some nice enchantment for my equipment before setting up to face enemies. Now that I finally had a bucket that I can carry water source from TerrafirmaCraft around, I can finally make a decent place to get water for my boilers, my flax boiler. I have made this little thingy here. I have placed one of those tank tubes in the middle of it and one Archimedes screw in each direction connected with pipes and pipe coming here. One of the biggest things to note is that this is a too deep water place. We have the one below where the Archimedes is and one above it, where the above the water block. The reason for that is because as I show you, the water will get frozen into the winter. And since this is a too deep hole, too deep fountain, only the top layer of water will get frozen and the bottom one will stay normal. So I won't suffer from water freezing up. And the reason why I made the all 4 screws only into one tank is because if I made one tank for each one, this can easily overflow and I have so much water trying to go to the boiler and back forth that may cause a problem later on. And just as you saw, I don't know why I did not try this. If you remember, I was using a extraction fluid tube to extract the water from the screw to send into the boiler, but that caused that crash later on. Then I stopped using it, and then I just decided to attach a pipe directly to the tank, and the tank feeds water to the boiler. So I don't need the extraction fluid from the very beginning. But we have a problem because each one of the sands is a full bucket of water, and if the boiler don't consume that much water, some you're gonna go back and try to go back and back in, and you have an infinite amount of water packets trying to go to the boiler. But since this is one of those, the flash boiler is consume water very fast, this should be enough to keep my system going on. There's a valve just to open or close it, just for decoration, because I don't have no reason to even close this. Now what's left is to place something to light up this place, and I need to continue and finish this area here. Make some kind of place for flax boiler and stuff, because I need to recharge my armor sometimes, don't I? So I come here to get a little more shelter to finish my base, and I found some iron, some magnetite. Look at this. Just wanted to show you how mining with a giant pickaxe is, and I enchanted it, so it's great. Okay, let's see, let's mine this one and take the roof too. Oh fuck, really? Where did you come from? That was strange. I put protection. 1, 2, 3, 4 should be rolling everything. Oh my, this is so much better to mine. But then I get a lot of magnetite, but none of the shot that I wanted. Alright, now we have 30 blue steel ingots. They should be more than enough to finish the blue steel part of it, because there isn't much, just the hammer, a knife and a mace, while in here we have a lot of in the bucket. So since the armor gonna use 22, this is gonna use more 2, more 2, more 1, should be enough to make it. And with that we have finished the heavy metals. We have all the ingots. Very nice. And since I did the head armor, we got the first achievement on the end of Twilight. Not this one that I can't claim reward, but the head steel. Now I can get everything. So let's get the head steel hammer. Since you need some of it, and since I'm gonna make the blue steel mace, it's better to get it. Or not. Damn. Alright, let's get the mace stone. That opens the Hydra, Yet, Snow Queen, and Lich. Now let's see if they have been proper. Yes, and what we got it? Unbreaking, Efficiency, and Fortune 3. Oh my god, this hammer is strong, but the mace is even stronger. And since I got this hammer from a quest, it is 0 smithing skill. That's not good, not good. Hey, look what we have here. Close out our home. Then your ship. So close to my home and had to go so far to get you. Damn your ship! Now we are in a very high place. Now all is left to do is see the right direction, that way, and leap it and fly like a butterfly. We can cover a lot of land this way. That's why it's so powerful, those things. Well, we are home. But I can't fall directly. Oh, I'm gonna die. And the sun is setting. But I got a lot of food. Alright, time to get this back. Do you remember? We still have that cut stone here. Now we can finally do something with it quickly. And that will give us the refined firestone, which energy controlled. So beautiful. If you could recharge it. Well, we're gonna recharge it. Try to recharge it. Don't know if we're gonna actually work. But that's gonna be left for another episode. Okay, as you can see, we have both the red and blue armor. That is very nice. Well, and as you saw in the title, it's time to get the gear to the maximums. I have all the red-headed steel armor completely enchanted, with blast protection and unbreaking into my helmet, fire and unbreaking into the chest, projectile and unbreaking in the leggings, and unbreaking protection further falling into the boots. Now we don't library. The only thing that's left out is the weapon. So let's do it. First we get things to finish here. So let's get it and finish with style into the anvil. First off, we have one bow with infinity and one bow with power and unbreaking. So let's combine them. And as ever, I need more pressure. I start to think that making every flow with the steam tank is not good because it takes so much to give the pressure to it. So let's try something different, shall we? Yeah, it's more easier to do this. Oh this is gonna take a while. And here we have it done. We have the ultimate bow. Can I name it now? Okay, it's done. My Goliath fowl is ready. Now for the step need to is make all those 4 books into one. Please this one is more quickly. Well, as you know, my intention was to use the aircraft to duplicate books so I can do this and do all my stuff more easily, but since I can't do that because of the ink, I need to go to make a save and try to enchant my stuff so many times that I have lost the count. Okay, for the final step, the thing is, I have made the blue mace and as you see, it's perfect. Almost perfect, don't have the looting. But I don't know if looting actually affect the game. But we have our head steel sword. We have sharpness and looting, but no unbreaking. So that's why I made this book. Cause I'm gonna give it unbreaking. Well, it seems to be didn't be have a pressure above this point to work. Just to tell you, I have tried so many times to enchant those sword and the mace, and I actually did get sometimes the unbreaking and looting and sharpness on the sword, but it comes together with knockback, and that is very bad. So let's just finish our bloodbath sword. For all those who played the first StarCraft, this name should be very familiar to you. Now we have it. Now all I need to do is go here and grab this and switch mode, and here we have it. What's this? We have the bow, we have the sword, and we have the mace. Now we are fully geared to tackle almost anything that shows to come to face us. The only thing is left is to get more levels so I can have a even higher HP. Because it doesn't matter if you have the best armor if your HP is gonna get down to 0 in an instant. So I'm still gonna hunt a little more monsters at night to get the more levels. In the next episode I finally gonna tackle some places. We have this observatory here to tackle. I never took the time to show you that I made this steel pickaxe with fortune, efficiency and unbreaking a long time ago. But unfortunately, as I say, fortune and silk touch do not work with any kind of terrafirma block. So I cannot just mine the whole stone and get the whole stone, and I need to break the sides to make it pop. And look here, I have made some little place here where I can get my sulfur more easily, and for just wondering, it's just because I have a lava water source there. Let's cover the other side so no one falls in, and it will start to generate sulfur around it. Since it's just one block, it is very low. I'm probably gonna make more trips there and get more blocks, like making maybe a 3x3 lava pool, so the sulfur can renew itself very fast. And this is it. Thank you all for watching this, and look at how much damage and I have increased. I have killing monster like there is no end to them.